TV though. Because it's just commercials. You don't need it. Okay, this is the... What is it, Sandra?
The making of the figure eight. Sorry. The Krakeling.
Okay, the dough is already made. That was made previously. That you have to see a different video about that, which we don't have actually.
We never made.
Right. This is the most important part. Once you have the first part.
Now Hannah has been in the living room the whole time. She looks like she's a real good helper here.
Oh yeah.
No, Hannah was. She was here the whole time. Mark was in the living room the whole time.
Grandma's,
he just came in here to eat the dough.
Grandma's accusing Hannah.
Hannah's been very.
That was no good.
That was Mark. That was Mark.
That was Grandma accusing Hannah injustly.
It was really Mark.
Okay, clarify that. And what's it called, Dad? What are these cookies called?
Krakeling.
Oh, okay, Krakeling. I don't know if I can say that, but we just call them figure eights because here they are before baking. Also important that you see what they look like. And the process of baking, as you recall from the previous inexistent video, is that the ingredients of this dough are simply 4.
Professional job you're doing, dear.
I don't have a script. So, anyway, so it's 4 ingredients, which are, Sandra?
Flour, water, butter, and you roll it in sugar.
There is no sugar in the dough.
No,
okay.
just flour,
So
water,
it's
and sugar.
3 ingredients in the dough. I said 4. See, that's what happens when you have a script. And then the 4th ingredient, which is sugar, is worked in on the table, as you see. How thick is that dough? There you go.
Actually,
I would
say about an eighth.
1/8 of an inch, perhaps.
About a millimeter.
No. An 1/8 is 2 millimeters. No, an 1/8 is technically 3 millimeters. There's 24 point something millimeters in an inch. So divide.
I'd say there's maybe 2 millimeters.
She would say 2 millimeters. Okay. And this slicing gives you the form. Notice she's using
pizza cutter.
Pizza slicer.
Pizza cutter.
You can do it with a knife too, but then they tend to get crooked.
They get stuck in the knife.
At least for me.
I've never seen them done before. I didn't know
Really, you never did,
you
huh?
did that.
And the thickness, or the width rather, of the strips?
Can you go check?
Would you say 1/2 inch, which would be about
Are they
12 millimeters, would you say?
What?
Right? The width of the strips? 1/2 inch?
About 1/4 of an inch.
No, it's more than a quarter.
A little bit more.
Maybe 3/8 to a half at the most. Yeah.
Not a half.
So she's trying to keep it under 1/2 inch.
Not a half.
So between 8 and 10 millimeters is ideal width.
And I'm not in a rush.
There's a measurement.
Now
You got
they're
metric?
gonna get
Not a
skinnier.
half.
See? I thought so.
More than a half.
See?
See, this one's ideal.
That's a half.
No, that's less than half, isn't it? How about millimeters?
That's just about
You gotta.
All right, about a 1/2 inch,
All right,
people.
she's been convinced that it's 1/2 inch. So let's go to 12 millimeters as the ideal half.
All right, how's
Size. Okay. So. All right. How long do they bake for, Sandra?
No, they're not really cooking very well.
Okay, what temperature do you have them baking at?
350, but
For how long?
it seems to be a little low because it's taking long.
For how long?
It should only be about 8 minutes.
8 minutes at 350. Okay. Okay. We have to await this next stage, which is to form the figure eights. You see how they look now, but we have to watch the window. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We are now forming the figure eights. Simply lay the strip in a bow shape and then flip over the bottom.
If you want, but I also want to ask you about the President's new national security team this week. He named John Kerry to be the new Secretary of State.
And that's how they're made.
The front runner for the Pentagon, reportedly,
This
is former Republican
Sandra Browning,
Senator
the master.
There went on a foreign trip with
Hannah, her
Senator
assistant.
Obama in 2008. Said late.
Film directed and
Kerry as the definite
Scripted,
scripted,
so
non-scripted,
elegantly,
and non-scripted
so
by
eloquently.
Steve Browning. Bye.